From the newsroom at news.com.au.
Hi there, I'm Andrew Bucklow and this is the latest from the newsroom. It's Thursday the 28th of April. Well, an expert has made a pretty shocking prediction about the likelihood of war with China in the next 8 years. Here's what Dr. Malcolm Davis from the Australian Strategic Policy Institute told news.com.au. Malcolm, if you had to put a percentage on it of likelihood that Australia will be in a war with China by the end of the decade, what percentage would you say that would be?
Look, it's high. I think that assuming that our intelligence is correct about China and its intentions towards Taiwan, I would certainly say it's in the 70 to 80% chance.
You can hear that full interview with Dr. Davis on the I've Got News For You podcast. In other news, a man was shot dead by police in Sydney's northern beaches this morning. Officers were called to a home over a domestic dispute between a 39-year-old man and his parents. When they arrived, the man lunged at police with a knife and was shot. He died at the scene. In much lighter news, a German man couldn't believe his eyes after he found more than $220,000 in cash hidden in some second-hand kitchen cabinets that he'd bought online. He reported the money to police, who eventually determined the money belonged to a 91-year-old woman in a nursing home who'd never told her family about the cash. Now, you might be wondering why he told the police. Well, under German law, keeping found cash, which is worth more than $15, is a criminal offence. There you go. To sport, a couple of English Premier League clubs are coming to Australia in July. Aston Villa and Leeds United will take part in a 3-team tournament with A-League side Brisbane Roar. Brisbane will play Leeds on July 14 on the Gold Coast. Villa and Leeds will then play in Brisbane on July 17, and Brisbane will then take on Villa on July 20 in Townsville. To showbiz, well, comedian Ross Noble has revealed that he was in a room with one of the world's most famous people and he didn't even realise. Have a listen to this hilarious story that he told on Nova's Fitzy and Whipper.
Before the pandemic, I went to see a comedian on it, and afterwards went backstage and we were chatting away, and we were in the dressing room, and there was quite a few people in the dressing room, and there was, like, out the corner of my eye, I see, like, a sort of nana. Yeah. So I see this nana out the corner. I think that's a bit weird. There's quite a lot of sort of quite hip types in there. So what's a nana doing it? And I'm just chatting to it. And then the person I'm talking to literally just, like, nods and just goes, that's Madonna. And I looked out.
I'm Nana.
And sure enough, it's Madonna.
It was Madge.
And finally, in music news, Lady Gaga is set to release her first single in more than 2 years next month. The track will be called Hold My Hand, which Gaga wrote for the upcoming Top Gun sequel. She says the song is a love letter to the world during and after a very hard time. Well, that's the latest from the newsroom. We'll be back with another update soon.
Get the latest from news.com.au.